You know, this being tax day and all, there's a group, thousands of Americans across the country that are having a tax and tea party today, saying that we're taxing and spending our way into oblivion.
Well, I totally disagree. What we're doing is investing in the future. This initiative is funded by the high end. We call it AstroTurf. It's not really a grassroots movement. It's AstroTurf by some of the wealthiest people of America to keep the focus on tax cuts for the rich instead of for the great middle class.
Hey, I'm not AstroTurf. Nancy Pelosi said that this is not a real grassroots movement, and she's absolutely wrong. Before this election, I wasn't involved in politics other than just voting. I brought my daughters out to teach them about government, history, politics, and I'd have them here today, but I'm a little concerned for their safety, so I'm just going to be here myself. But Nancy Pelosi and Obama, you need to know this is not AstroTurf. This is real. I'm here, and I'm going to fight you every minute that you're in office, as long as you're doing things that are going to harm my family and my children.
Well, I think we all have to take responsibility for our actions and our words. We are a free country, and this balance between freedom and safety is one that we have to carefully balance. I have concerns about some of the language that is being used, because I saw this myself in the late 70s in San Francisco. This kind of rhetoric was very frightening, and it created a climate in which violence took place. And
in Senator-elect Brown, we have an irresponsible, homophobic, racist, reactionary, sexist ex-nude model, teabagging supporter of violence against women and against politicians with whom he disagrees. And if he or you don't like that characterization, my answer to you is simple. Disprove it, because he hasn't.
I wouldn't want to go to the United States Supreme Court now, because that homophobe Anthony Scalia has got too many votes on this current court. Ma'am, trying to have a conversation with you would be like trying to argue with a dining room table. I have no interest in doing it.
For nothing. It is not, Mr. Bush, about your golf game. And, sir, if you have any hopes that next January 20th will not be celebrated as a day of soul-wrenching, heartfelt thanksgiving because your faithless stewardship of this presidency will have finally come to a merciful end, this last piece of advice: shut the hell up.
You had said last summer that it was a faux grassroots movement. You called it the AstroTurf movement. Is the Tea Party movement a force?
No, what I said at the time is that the Republican Party directs a lot of what the Tea Party does, but not everybody in the Tea Party takes direction from the Republican Party. And so there was a lot of, shall we say, AstroTurf as opposed to grassroots. But, you know, we share some of the views of the Tea Partiers. And this initiative is funded by the high end. We call it AstroTurf. It's AstroTurf, AstroTurf, AstroTurf.